now return to the King's Dilemma. Alright, well, the Asher's Library. Castle's Library in the Ashers. The Rector reports that Herod, famous historian. Let's go see what this is about. The Rector reports that Herod, a famous historian, is performing research on the legendary first king, Omad, who allegedly lived at a time when the Mother was still on Earth. Proving that he was born in our territories would bring us great prestige. Why is this tied to the Ashers? Only the oldest monasteries may still contain documents that date back to the Mother's time, but males are not allowed to enter these sacred havens. Do we allow Herod, a historian and a man, to research the first king? They all say no. Oh, the council has changed. That is unfortunate. That's actually pretty unfortunate. Everybody's saying no. We could go against them and make a lot of enemies. So our knowledge goes down a lot. But a lot, or if it goes down it turns into black, so we might gain more black there. But knowledge. Let's say no this time. The pursuit of knowledge, even for such a noble endeavor, should still abide to tradition. I mean, that goes kind of against what I've been doing so far. The prior mother applauds our wisdom. No man will be granted access to the mother's monasteries, as has been tradition for the past few centuries. Well, I just chose a diverging path from last time. Last time, I think, was the correct way. We'll see. Eerie rumors. Ever since a recent earthquake, we have started receiving news of increasingly eerie events surrounding the monastery of Lorraine in the Duchy of Natar. One of the most ancient buildings in the kingdom. The locals lament that the nights are no longer natural. Children never stop crying, stars are dimmed, and streams exhibit strange purple reflections. Many claim that it is no longer a holy place and blame Sister Celestina, the high priestess of the monastery. She allegedly found ancient documents about the mother and started performing weird rituals. Disquieting reports from Lorraine also tell of people going missing in the region. Celestina is acquiring a sinister reputation with the local folks. These are the people we want to recruit. We're a bad house. We're the bad guys. I gotta remember that. I don't think I'm playing accordingly. Okay, yeah, that flipped to 3 to 4 now. Should we do this one? What is... Eerie rumors. Wave of violence. I think this might be my last chance here. Tensions... Yeah, okay, let's try this one. The tensions between Ashers and the Defenders are out of control. The Librarian Chancellor thinks that the constant abuses suffered by the Ashers ever since they appeared justify their violent reactions, and recommends we send the army to disband the Defenders. On the other hand, the Defenders claim that they are protecting Vandus from the violence of the Ashers, and demand we imprison them. Do we arrest all Ashers involved in acts of violence? I would say no. I believe that is the correct answer. Seeing as how there doesn't seem to be any gray area in this game, there is definitely a right path and a wrong path. And the wrong paths seem pretty severely punishing. However, we have a goal, and I'm assuming that whether we make good decisions or bad decisions, we win the game based on our goals, not anything else. Which is hard for me to wrap my head around for a game like this. Because it's, you know, in decision-based games like this, you want to make the best decision possible, right? But I don't think that's how this game works, because it is board game based. We are trying to do goals. We need vigilantes. I think the only vigilantes left after we destroy the Truth Seekers are these guys, so we will support them in this situation. That'll trade a black and a white anyway. Here we go. The City Guard of Vandus is authorized to arrest any Asher found in a suspicious situation at their discretion. Soon enough, our prisons are clogged and human and conditions become inhumane. We're missing out on a lot based on a few recent decisions of mine, but I assume there will be another story path for me to go down. Our dungeons were not ready for such a large number of prisoners. The poor hygiene conditions and lack of food cause disease to spread rapidly, and many die. Ugh. Ruthless containment. Prisons are filled to the brim with ashers, and many suspect most of them were arrested just for bearing the Grey Mark. The librarian chancellor says it's unfair that some are detained as criminals just for being forced to eat ash bread to survive or reacting to constant abuse. Yes, I mean, we did kind of create this problem. But with fewer ashers on the streets, violent clashes decrease. Exploiting the large numbers in the controlled environment, scholars begin to study the ashers' conditions. Ah, damn! I wonder if maybe I should have left them on the streets so that the defenders commit more violence, or was the decision to step in and tamp down the defenders? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have even been worrying about it, seeing as how they're secondary goals anyway. Oh well, we've made our decision. It is discovered that they are plagued by bloody nightmares. Most strangely, though, scholars observe that the violent events in their dreams often come true, possibly explaining their violent tendencies. They were merely anticipating violence with violence. Okay, that's interesting. So the prophetic dreams storyline continues, just down a different path. Okay. Perhaps here, first judge reports out. Okay. I don't know how we do this. I honestly, I think this was the Truth Keepers. It doesn't seem like the Defenders has this attachment. Oh well. That's kind of annoying. See, like, stuff like that, if that is true, if that is how the game works, is obviously designed to, get you for replayability, but, like, why would you do that? It's like taking a choose-your-own-adventure book and then, flipping through every pathway just because you're a nerd. Like, I would have no incentive to play the game again just to, whatever. Let's go to the temple. Let's see if we can finish the storyline. Our scholars made a rough interpretation of the inscriptions in the Golden Temple. They reveal a complex ritual that allegedly allows the extraction of pure gold from human blood. The royal treasurer believes mining the gold plates from the temple would be profitable enough and wants to erase the knowledge of this damnable ritual. That is an idea. Do we destroy the hellish wisdom about the golden ritual? That is interesting. I can't look at my family. I mean, we're into slavery. We're okay with mass incarceration. We don't really care too much about human rights, and we are apparently thuggish, evil merchants. So, like, the whole extracting, like, this is a dark timeline here. However, if I send this up, we'll lose a black crown. No, let's not open this up. Especially, no, we can't. Because if these are Natari, we can't get them upset if I want them to be friends with me, right? So no. While studying the inscriptions about the ritual, our scholars find additional carvings. One depicts 8 counselors apparently exiling a 9th, a woman with a chalice in her hand. The 9th. Did we read about that, or did I read about that in the other playthrough? The 9th is a sub-cult, a heretical cult. These are the eight saints and the 9th one. Meanwhile, our scholars prepare to test the ritual. We don't have to. I just didn't want to destroy the knowledge and piss off the natives. A convicted criminal, chained within a cauldron, is used as a test subject for the strange ritual. The fire is lit under him, and exotic components are poured inside. After a seemingly endless amount of screaming, a shimmering flux of liquid gold starts slowly dripping out of the victim's flesh, flowing out of the cauldron through a spout. We can now extract pure gold from human blood. Unfortunately, sacrifices seem inevitable, as the ritual requires a lot of blood, and mixing blood from multiple subjects causes it to fail. Alchemists are excited about finally learning how to turn less noble elements into gold, but many believe we've gone too far. Yeah, no shit. Ooh. Cohesion and Dissent. The last chapter of each storyline will award cohesion or dissent points. These represent the amount of order and chaos in the kingdom, and they will serve as the starting point for the uprising. The uprising happened because we're sacrificing people for a demonic ritual. Okay, well, we can perhaps come back from that. Grim Fountain of Gold. Oh, this continues. Excellent. How much does this thing cost to make? Study techniques for extracting information. I don't think that has to do with this. Boy. So many things here. Eerie rumors? Perhaps we should look at this a little bit more. Or perhaps finish this off. This feels like this would finish off. Well, ooh, maybe it wouldn't. What do we have in here? Eyes to the Sky. Let's do... yeah. Or continue with the Asher storyline? Alright, let's find out what this is about. The merchant Zemo started selling a strange concoction which is supposed to hide the mark of the Ashers. Its efficacy is dubious, to say the least, and he is a well-known charlatan, yet many hopeless people trust him and his compound. We ban Zemo's mark healing potion. That will send that off the map. And thus we will lose out on a crown. So, saying yes, the intention being that we are, stopping people from being taken in by what is probably poison. But it's also like we'll be accused now of not wanting these people to be able to hide their marks so that we can imprison them and then use them in the blood ritual. Oh, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? Let's go against the council. You ban the fraudulent compound, but desperate people resent you for denying them hope of a cure for their aesthetic defect. Many heartless scholars, however, believe that the Ashers should just learn to accept it. Oh, we almost lost that one too. I am trying to help, and that seems to have been the end of the Asher storyline. Yep, the Asher storyline is gone. With that terrible narrative we have left. Eyes to the Sky and Ankist. Yeah, let's try. Coins. Got a few coins left. Thanks to the Farscope, the royal astronomer has made a disturbing discovery. The constellation of the Mother is a very dim ninth star, otherwise invisible. Yet everyone knows that the Mother only has 8 daughters. The 9th daughter is just a spooky story to scare children for all but a few heretics. Should we restrict the use of the Farscope? No. Oh, that's going to send it off, though, isn't it? The Farscope has proven useful in many ways, and it is helping to transform our society for the better. The knowledge of a 9th star in the constellation of the Mother, though, gives credit to the long-dormant heretic theory of the evil 9th daughter, which most had simply dismissed as an old superstition until now. The heresy of the 9th. Ever since the knowledge of the dim 9th star of the Mother's constellation, many believe the cult has been hiding the proof of the existence of the 9th daughter for centuries. Some claim she was born evil, others suspect she replaced the Mother. Okay. Shit. Well, there goes that. I can maybe still bring it down. Virtue of Destruction. Golden Temple. Ancient Scroll discovered. Okay, fine. As long as these have scrolls, we have potential to bring it down. An ancient scroll discovered in the Golden Temple hypothesizes that every ounce of gold in the world originated from the dark ritual we discovered. The Guildmaster wants to hide this idea because it may reflect badly on the image of the guilds who always deal in gold. Do we suppress the gold originated from blood theory? If we say yes, that brings that down. But well, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. We destroy the scrolls. We destroy the scroll, yet the idea that each golden coin in the kingdom comes from someone's death haunts our dreams. I'm willing to bet it's like some elder god blood that created all the gold. At least on a metaphorical level, it may very well be true. Not enough. Damn it. Trying to do the right thing and the game is not cooperating here. Eerie rumors from Lorraine. Let's have a look at this. Or spend this one. The sinister rumors surrounding Sister Celestina piled up over the last few months. As young girls are going missing all around Lorraine, many claim that her ominous influence defiled the ancient monastery. The scared local farmers started moving away out of fear, but arresting a relatively prominent religious figure could equally cause discontent. Do we send a contingent of soldiers to arrest Celestina? We are losing out on a lot of points here, and that is going to start restricting my decision-making. And we're also, if we start sending things off, I'm not going to get the crowns that I need to do my preparation upgrades. Yes, arrest her. This can't be good. The Royal Marshal arranges the arrest of Sister Celestina. A small contingent of well-equipped and trained soldiers starts marching toward the monastery of Lorraine. In response, the cult organizes many protests against the council throughout the kingdom for arresting a high priestess. Yeah, but you guys are up to no good. The march of the army towards the monastery of Lorraine is long and uneventful. However, as they cross the border of the Duchy of Natar, and enter the eerie woods of the Clover Massif, restless nightmares start plaguing the soldiers' sleep. A scholar traveling with them to investigate the rumors about Lorraine seems convinced that it is just the power of suggestion playing tricks on their minds. Their voyage is accompanied by the increasingly sinister rumors about the high priestess of the monastery, Sister Celestina, who's allegedly dabbling with lost, forbidden rituals. I mean, we are being a little bit hypocritical. I'm not advocating we use the blood into gold ritual. Apparently that decision has been made for me. I forgot about that. These are the Natari. The Natari I am supposed to be trying to make friends with. We are bad people. Can we maybe have a second chance at that? Cost me some coins? After sneaking into the monastery of Lorraine, a merchant known as Vree Greyhand has been selling secret tomes he stole from its library. If we show him mercy, he promises to help us track down the books he sold. Do we execute Greyhand, the book thief? Ah, God, we're using up points. I can't afford the points. And then that goes up. Well, I think I've lost this one anyway. This is my only thing giving me black crowns. No, don't execute him. Oh, we're about to make enemies here. Thanks to the cooperation of Vree Greyhand, the tomes are recovered. Only the buyer of the Mother in Legend and Flesh cannot be tracked down. Greyhand swears it was sold to a shrouded woman in Lorraine. Gee, she's up to no good. We are prolonging the reign of this king. which is making it very difficult for me to make decisions now. I need to be careful because I could be locked into a very bad decision that I disagree with, and I will be forced to make that, which is not good. Natar. Let us save that. Let us save that because it might be, do we burn down every Natari? And I can be like, no, but I might not be able to countermand the council, and I'll have to say yes, and then we lose out on the potential for a goal. Although, again, I don't even know how important is this to the end of the game. Let's instead go maybe do this. Ruthless Containment in Vandis. This might allow me to end this storyline. The first judge reports that Agla, the charitable priestess from Vandis, is hiding a criminal Asher in the local temple of the Mother. Some demand that we punish her for assisting criminals, fearing this could set a dangerous precedent, but she claims that the cult's right to grant asylum is sacred. Do we punish Agla, charitable priestess? I think that would piss off a lot of people, and we are losing out on our ability to make decisions here. No, we don't. We forgive Agla and recognize the cult's right to grant asylum to the oppressed, but some believe that by doing so we are undermining the rule of law. Maybe this will get some vigilantes back into the thing. The Holy Den of Thieves. Criminals of all sorts appeal for religious asylum. The fight against crime takes a serious blow. Ah, shit. Yes, good. Finally, we get to reset. The king is dead. I've noticed that the red skull tracker is going up. I wonder if after each death or bad decision or whatever, we have fewer and fewer opportunities to make that coin flip, and it is more likely it'll just kill the king immediately. Oh boy. Like, this is doing really well for me, and I think we need to be building this up a little bit more. It looks like I might only have one more left. Then we'll have to start doing fun stuff. Okay, let's go with moderate again. And this time, let us unlock research into the onyx dust. The Black Dawn investigation. That is also important. I can do both. Yes. Okay, first though, research the onyx dust. Perhaps I should have read that before I clicked on it. Oh, is it not done? Why is it like that? Takes one reign to complete, I see. Okay, Black Dawn investigation. An investigation unit dedicated to shedding light on the organization known as the Black Dawn. It will report at the head of the council, and its insignia will be a black circle. Only got one of that, though. That's unfortunate. I need to focus more on getting crowns. Okay. We are on the cusp of bad things with these people, and this, we are about to make a very terrible mistake with these guys, and these guys. Alright, well. Getting a little bit closer, a little bit tighter. Perhaps I should be focusing more on the scientific stuff. Although eventually we're going to have to go to war with somebody. And I guess now, since I don't have the opportunity to get the thing going, since I don't have enough to unlock this, I'm not sure what does unlock it. Does it show up again later? Yeah, who knows. Yeah, maybe we should just head into that. See if we can't do my main narrative goal here. I think I've missed out on this, and I think now I've done some bad things here. I've upset the people of Natar. I mean, it would help if I could actually see a damn map and see what I am messing around with, you know? Like, to actually know who is what. Be very nice. Okay, well, I will end this one here, and I will see you next time.